Hey Playas, how you doing? And welcome back to the Retro Gaming News for May 2022. Start things off, I'm going to talk about a game called Randy and Dandy DX. This was released on PS4, probably on the Switch and Xbox too, but I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments below if you've played this game and what you think of it. The pixel art looks fantastic. This is a colorful action RPG style game from what I can tell, and with just a myriad of different enemies that you can face. I'm not too sure about the story, but it does look like it has a pretty good story for you to follow here. One that I will for sure be checking out down the road. You could probably catch this on the Retro Indie Show at some point, although I do have a pretty big backlog that I'm trying to work my way through already. There's a brand new Game Boy game. This homebrew is called G0 and was just released on Kickstarter, so you can go and back this one if it hasn't just ended by the time of this video's launch. But keep an eye out for this one if you're looking and interested in new Game Boy homebrews. Speaking of homebrew games, Awlias Awakening has shipped. It's finally been released, and now you can play this game on your home console. You could play this game before it was on the PlayStation and on the Switch, but now it has its official NES 8-bit release for you to play, and the reviews are great, so you can be sure I'll be playing this one. Pacman Museum Plus has launched. You can get this one on your PlayStation or your Nintendo Switch, and this is a compilation of a whole bunch of different retro Pac-Man games that you can play. Some of them you may not be familiar with because it takes a pretty deep dive into the library of different Pac-Man games. There's a few here that I don't recognize, and I'm not sure if maybe they're new games that are made to look old. Either way, it looks like a fantastic bundle and is not quite as expensive as, you know, a full-priced brand new released game. And you know, if you can hold off on this one for just a little while, you might be able to get it just a little bit cheaper, saving $10 or $20 on it. The game released for the PS4 and for the Nintendo Switch is Pigship and the Great Wolf. Now this game looks like it belongs right at home on the Game Boy. I haven't played this one yet. It looks pretty good. If you're into shoot 'em ups, especially like classic side-scrolly shoot 'em ups, this one looks really good. I like the pixel art a lot and the style of gameplay, and it's one that I look forward to playing. Krueger is another game that was released on PlayStation. It looks like a pixel art exploration platforming game. I don't know too much about this one. It is a cheaper indie game that you can pick up and one that might be worth checking out. 1942 has an Atari 2600 port, and it looks pretty good, I gotta say. Obviously not as good as the arcade or the NES port, but nonetheless, for the Atari 2600, this homebrew does look really good. It holds up a lot better than some of the original Atari games, that's for sure. Anyways, Playas, that is it for your retro gaming news of May. If there's anything that I missed, please share in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel for your monthly retro gaming news and other updates for retro gaming and video game collecting. You can also follow Playas Guide on Instagram, Twitter, and join the Playas Guide Discord linked below. Until next month, I'll catch you on the flip side.